Hey, how are you doing? Start again. Hello, how are we all doing? Welcome back to Premier League Dad. My name is Key, and we have got Bournemouth against Liverpool. About to start. 30 minutes or so to kick off. Mad afternoon of Premier League football. As per usual, I guess. Burnley very, very nearly beating Spurs. We had that wrong. Everybody had that peg wrong. Reese, one of our Burnley fans in the chat, he said before he left, he's at the game today. Reese, if you're watching this back, if you're live watching this somewhere else, oh mate, we all said there was no chance Burnley were going to get a result today against Spurs, and you very, very nearly did. Radu Dragusin, it was Romero, wasn't it? Sorry, Romero with the 90th minute equaliser for Spurs. But they were very, very close to pinching a win there. City beating Wolves. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a walk in the park for City, but it was good enough, wasn't it? It was close enough. They won it convincingly enough. Fulham pinching a late win over Brighton as well. And obviously West Ham earlier today, 3-1 against Sunderland. So, yeah, lots of surprising... Well, maybe not surprising. Burnley Spurs was a surprise. I think West Ham Sunderland was a surprise this morning. Not all that surprised by the Fulham result or the City result, to be honest. So, we'll see. We'll see about this one now. Liverpool have 13 wins in their last 14 appearances, head-to-head, against Bournemouth. We've got to do it tonight. We've got to do it. We have absolutely got to. So this is going to be a very, very big game. Arne Slot just giving his pre-match interview. Hi, Key. Love from England. How's it going, Reggie? Sarah, how's it going? Brady, Jake. Sarah, I told you. You did. There's quite a few who said I got it wrong. I have to hold my hands up. I got it wrong with the Spurs result. I really thought Spurs would walk that one. Liam, how's it going? Sarah, Burnley are fighting relegation, so they're going to be harder and harder to beat, especially as the season starts to draw to a close. Yeah, they really will be. They really will be. Good evening, everyone. Don't mention the West Ham or you're timed out. And Jake says thoughts on the lineup, Key. I'll be honest, mate, the lineup I'm not that surprised on. It's basically the same as the one we saw. It's basically the same as the one we saw against Marseille, isn't it? Obviously Gakpo coming in for Ekatike, but yeah, it's broadly the same as the one we saw against Marseille. Brady, looking forward to seeing my team play tonight. What did you say the score would be for us versus Villarreal? Against Villarreal, I think Real Madrid win that one. Oh, but it's going to be tight. 2-1, maybe 3-2. Fancy high scoring one tonight. So yeah, by the way, if you fancy sticking around for a bit of Saturday night football, Villarreal v Real Madrid, second against third in La Liga. Villarreal are only 7 points behind Real Madrid, and they've got a game in hand. If they were to win tonight, all of a sudden it puts a little bit more pressure on them at the Estadio de la Ceramica for the Yellow Submarine. So yeah, we're going to be watching a bit of La Liga football tonight as soon as this one's finished. It's on Disney Plus tonight, that one. But obviously first and foremost, let's focus on Bournemouth against Liverpool, because this one's the big one. This is the game I've been waiting for. This is the one I've been looking forward to. Until tomorrow, obviously, when Arsenal play. But for now, it's Liverpool. Wirtz up front instead of Ekatike. Will it be Wirtz or will it be Gakpo, I guess? The lineup here says it's going to be Gakpo and Salah as kind of a front two, but I don't know how accurate that is. It's almost like Liverpool playing 4-2-2-2. I think, if anything, we'll see Szoboszlai deeper. I think it's a box midfield. It might actually even be a 4-5-1. Malcolm, hope you lose this game, lad. You need to be humbled. I need to be humbled, or Liverpool need to be humbled. Hey, we're watching Everton on Monday, Malcolm. We'll be watching Leeds Everton on Monday on this channel, so hopefully you come back on Monday when we've not been humbled, when we've won convincingly, and we'll see you back on Monday when Leeds have stuck 3 past you. Reggie says Man City massively overperforming their XG this year. 49 goals on 42 XG. Regression to the mean incoming. Do you think it's Pep's last year? Shell, is that you? Oh, come on, Leeds. That's it. We're all Leeds on Monday. But yeah, tonight, Liverpool, Bournemouth, Villarreal, Real Madrid. They are the 2 games we've got tonight. We'll go through the lineups. Hang on 1 second. Let's go through the lineups. Right, where it is. There it is. Bournemouth have got... Malcolm, I'm Scouser, lad. You need to be humbled. You arrogant lad. I'm arrogant, or Liverpool are arrogant. Again, you're not clarified, Malcolm. Jake says no hate to Gakpo, but he's awful. Cutting inside with his left foot and banging it over the bench, and Slot and Gakpo are like a couple. Mate, Gakpo scored in midweek, cutting inside. Gakpo literally cut inside and scored in midweek. I don't understand what honestly, Gakpo gets so much hate. Reggie, I think Pep is gone in the summer, yeah. Company in, and the 115 decision announced. 3-star got a small bet on Evan Nilsson to score or assist, and Evan Nilsson to be carded for a £32 return. Lovely. Well, I'll go through mine in a second. Mr. Edward says, good evening, young man. Looking dapper this evening. Dapper? I don't feel dapper. Got a bit of a cold, got a bit of a runny nose. I'm trying not to make it so evident, but I have got a runny nose tonight. Malcolm, you not Liverpool, lad. I am Liverpool, mate. I am absolutely Liverpool. I've been all over Europe watching Liverpool. I've supported Liverpool all my life. I am absolutely Liverpool. I'm not a Scouser, but I am a Liverpool fan. Jake says, so what? He's been terrible all season. He's not been terrible all season. No more so than anyone else, anyway. He's been no worse than Salah. He's been no worse than Wirtz or... Hey, Soberslai's had his moments, you know. Soberslai's not been brilliant. Spurs, it's time for Frank out, I think. 2-2 against Burnley, and he was behind twice. 4. Didn't Spurs score first? I thought Van de Ven scored first. Could have swore Van de Ven scored first. Right, well, here we go. So, it's 20 minutes to kick off. Let's do the lineups. The lineups are as follows. We have got... Petrovic in goal for Bournemouth. Smith, Hill, Senesi, Truffert. And then it's Scott and Cook with Adley in midfield. And then Jimenez, Krupi and Evan Nilsson as the front 3. Spurs scored first. I thought they did. Jake, he's allowed to have a bad game. He's been our best player all season. Who has? Who's been our best player all season? Soberslai. Soberslai's not just had one bad game, mate. Soberslai's had quite a few bad games the last couple of weeks. He was awful against Burnley, wasn't it? He was terrible against Burnley. But he's had a few moments. Krupi scored first, lad. When did he score first, mate? Against Palace? Did he score first against Palace? I think he might have done. Excuse me. Jake, we've done that one. Liverpool, I've got Alisson in goal, Kirkes left back, Van Dijk, Gomez and Frimpong at the back. McAllister, Gravenberch, Soberslai midfield with Wirtz, Gakpo, Salah as the front 3. Prince Rupert, West Ham with back-to-back wins. 3-star, are you getting nervous? He is. We've been talking about this. He's getting... Nottingham Forest fans getting a little bit nervous now. West Ham just on the coattails. Chasing them down. It's coming. Prince Rupert, I said Dyche would keep Forest up, but I wasn't expecting this from the Hammers. Hey, listen, Nuno Santo's got a bit in his locker. I'm telling you, West Ham will be fine. I think West Ham might turn it round. Malcolm, Coppite bastard up the toffee lad. Up the toffee lad. Who's the toffee lad? Sir, we aren't allowed to mention West Ham. Yeah, 3 stars not happy. He's not happy. And I don't blame him, to be fair. Reggie, what's the latest on Michail Antonio? What's the latest on him? Well, as far as I'm aware, hasn't he moved to... who's he playing for? Is it Borough? Sure he was going to Borough. There was talk of him going to a championship side. I can't remember if it was Borough or Coventry. Sir, I've removed that lad. Oh, I wouldn't have done. Just let him. Honestly, sir, I'd just let him go. As long as they're not spamming. Generally speaking, as long as they're not spamming, or like swearing heavily. Generally speaking, even if they're just being insulting to me, I'd have left him. I'd have left him. He's fun. He's all good fun. Plus, as well, if we have we'll start to get a reputation of when people come in, if they can't say stuff, and then we just remove them straight away. You'll just get a reputation for people thinking, oh, he doesn't like it when you have a go at him. You just get blocked. You just get blocked if you have a go at him. Whereas I'm not that bothered. I'd much rather, oh, you've not removed him, I've removed his comment. Oh, I see, okay. Good. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Happy to remove the comment. But yeah, I'd leave him be. He's harmless enough. Right, Andoni Iraola giving his pre-match presser. Where's Graham? Graham is out. He said earlier he was going round Liverpool. He's going round Liverpool watching this game. He said earlier. Spurs fans in meltdown. Absolute meltdown. Right, so here we go. Before the game starts, I will show you. I have got... This is my bet for the game. So, I have gone with... There you go. I should probably drag that up there a little bit. There you go. So, I have gone for Liverpool to win. I've gone for Adley and McAllister to have a foul each, because they always foul. Adley and McAllister to have a foul each. Under 4.5 goals. Liverpool to have 5 or more shots on target. And Florian Wirtz to win a foul. So that is my prediction for this one. 5 gets you 30 quid back. 6-1 for that, which I thought was pretty good value. Pretty good odds. Courtesy of our friends over at Midnight. And a big thank you as well. Again, I didn't say it in the last stream because the stream ended very early. Or the stream ended prematurely, the previous one, didn't it, West Ham? So we'll just say a massive, massive thank you to our sponsors, Midnight. Thank you very much for sponsoring the Premier League Dad streams. And if you want to go and get yourself 30 quid in free bets, you can go and get yourself 30 quid in free bets on Midnight. All you have to do is go and sign up. The link is in the description. It's also in the pinned comment in the chat. You can go and get yourself 30 quid in free bet to have a go on this game. I've done that one 6-1 for that bet, and I think that's pretty good value. So go and check it out if you want. Again, 18 plus only. If gambling's not for you, stay away from it. But if you like a bet, if you like a footer on the footy, then go and check it out. Massive thank you to Midnight. Right, where are we up to? Jake says, Everton fans, you're allowed to have a joke, but remember, you'll never be better than Liverpool. Malik G, hello, Key. How's it going, Malik? Good to see you. On a permo, Everton aren't real Scousers, lad. Well, I won't go that far. Malcolm, it's Scouser banter, lad. Hey, Malcolm, like I said, I'm on your side, Chief. I like you. You seem like a good egg to me. Junior Krupi's definitely one we need to keep an eye on today. He is 100% a problem for us, I think. "13 minutes to kick off. What do we think about Fulham now? So Fulham, by the way, I was looking at the table before. Fulham obviously nick a late win against Brighton. They're now up to 7th. They're level on points with Chelsea. Shows just how quickly things can change around. Fulham have gone on a little bit of a run recently. Obviously, they lost against Leeds. But, you know, they're on a bit of a run. They've only lost once in their last 7 games. 7 games. 7 games, Fulham, 1 defeat, and that was against Leeds. And now, well, 8 technically, isn't it? So 1 defeat in 8 for Fulham. And they are now 7th. They've gone above Brentford. They've gone above Newcastle, above Sunderland. And they're only 2 points off Liverpool in the Champions League spot. So Fulham will be delighted. Captain Spurs, Burnley fans or someone else, a proper good bunch. I'm still driving back, Key, so I'm going to miss the first half. Keep me updated. Radio off, Key on the dashboard. I'll keep you updated, mate, no problem. Just make sure you keep your eyes on the road and not on me. Reggie says, didn't Everton move to Liverpool from Woolwich? North London team originally, Everton. Malcolm says, I also fight with these Arsenal fans too, lad. Hey, listen. It's all good fun, innit, mate? It's all good footy fun. Footy banter. Sorry. Honestly, I'm going to have to keep going off camera and turning my mic off. My nose is running like a friggin' tap all of a sudden. 3 stars says, I'm getting nervous, mate. Dyche coming close to the exit door. Thursday night was the game that should have sealed his fate in Braga. A team with 0 shots on target, but they still win. Yeah, I mean, they weren't great. They weren't great, Braga. Neither were Forest. But Reggie, snazzy little Mike, that. It's all right, innit? You can just... I'm back on. But yeah, I am going to look. I tell you, I'm kind of hoping that this game is very dull tonight. Because if it's really good, I'm going to get clipped up. And I look like a bag of shite. I am absolutely flu-ridden. My little girl has infected the lot of us. I feel fine. I've just got I probably sound a little bit nasally. And I've even taken some, whatever that is, hay fever stuff, just in case it's hay fever. Joe says, how can you fight digitally, Malcolm? Lad, I need some tips. Captain Spurs stuck in traffic at the minute, and it's okay. I've got premium, so my screen is locked. Good lad. Stuck in traffic coming away from Burnley. Living the dream. Are you fully on board with Thomas Frank out then now? Is that it for you? Because again, you're still not... looking at the tables, it still doesn't feel like Spurs are that far off where they need to be. Like, you're 13th. You're 8 points off the relegation zone and 8 points off the Champions League. That's not too bad for Spurs. So, no, you sound like a Scouser now. I just really hope not. And yeah, I can't be doing with getting clipped up with a puffy face and nasally and snot rag. Get well soon, y'all. Cheers, Stephanie. Thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be fine. Be fine in a couple of days. It's kids. It's just kids. This is a snazzy little mic. Just one thing wrong with it, if you don't mind me saying. It's not blue. Yeah. The Everton fan in me. Should have made it blue. Maybe I can get a wrap for it. Maybe I can get something. I don't know. Right, 9 minutes to kick off. dreading. We've got Villarreal against Real Madrid tonight. I don't know how I'm going to get through this and the Villarreal Real Madrid game without just like collapsing. But I could have done with just literally sat on the sofa with a blanket and some soup or something watching these games. Reggie, I like the mic just the colour it is. The Reggie's diving in. We'll get plenty of Reggies tonight, I'm sure. Maybe, well, tomorrow. Tomorrow your gang will be in, won't they? Arsenal and United. A lovely deep Arsenal red. Celtic Arts tomorrow. Come on, the Jam Tarts. Jake, 4 out of the top 6 have beaten Wolves at home, except for Man U and Spurs. And Adam says, I know we have a pop at Arsenal for drawing with Forest, but they are seriously near the relegation zone and needed a draw. Credit to where it's, credit where it's due. Forest are resilient and can sort of grind draws out when they need to be. That is the very nature of a Sean Dyche side. 3-star. What channel is the Villarreal v Madrid game on tonight? It is on Disney Plus, so it's subscription only. What effect that will have on the views tonight, I don't know. It could be that it's dead. It could be that it flies because I'm watching something that you have to pay for. I don't know. I have no idea. Tugume, Moses, Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 3. I'm rooting for it. Callum says 2-2 draw here. You think Liverpool are dropping points here, mate? No chance. No chance. We're going to smash these. We're going to absolutely smash them. Coming up next, Kickoff. Kickoff. Get your thinking brains on as well for the quiz, for the halftime quiz. Jake, got to go now. See you all at halftime. Hopefully we're winning. Come on, you Reds. Yes. No worries, Jake. See you soon, mate. Enjoy the game. Okay, again, 5 minutes to go to Kickoff. If you haven't yet, like I said, go and check out Midnight. Go and get yourself those 30 quid in free bets. You can go and get yourself a quick 5 minutes before Kickoff. Go and place a £5 bet, a free 10, free £30 bet if you want. Go and place a free bet on this game if you're looking to. Midnight are offering 30 quid in free bets for every new sign-up, so go and check it out. Iraola is good at rebuilding squads. He certainly needs to. Bournemouth, they lost so many key players over the summer. Hyson going, Zabarnyi, obviously Semenyo now as well. Kirkes, of course, to Liverpool. Kepa was a really important player for them now, back up at Arsenal. Malcolm says, look, you arrogant again, lad. You said you smashed them. Wow. Typical Coppites, lad. Malcolm, we've beat them 13 out of the last 14 head-to-heads. In the nicest possible way. The form certainly suggests Liverpool. Bournemouth have 1 win in their last 14 games. Liverpool have beaten them 13 out of the last 14 games. We are absolutely smashing them. I'm telling you. It's not arrogant. It's just knowing your footy. We're going to smash them. We're going to absolutely wipe the floor with them. Standard Liverpool. You watch. Hey, I tell you, we do have to get... What was his Leicester to glory? We need to get at the Leicester fan. Do you remember our Leicester fan? Our regular Leicester fan who comes in all the time? What did he say before today? He said, if we get beat at home to Oxford today, I'll eat a full kilogram or a 5 kilogram block of butter or something like that. Don't know where that came from. But he's going to eat a 5 kilogram block of butter. Oxford beat Leicester. So he's banging trouble. We need to get him on the channel and he can eat some butter live on air. Reggie, Malcolm's going to be unbearable in here if Bournemouth win. He's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'll be right there with him. Of course you will. You and the Reggies, they'll all dive in. Butterborn, what's the bet today? The bet is, mate, I'll give you the bet again. Go on. So the bet is... there. That is my bet for today. I've gone Liverpool win, under 4.5 goals, 5 or more shots on target for Liverpool. McAllister and Adley to do a foul each. and Florian Wirtz to win a foul. He gets kicked to crap, Florian Wirtz, in games like this. So I'm going to go for Wirtz to win a foul, Adley and McAllister to give away a foul, Liverpool to win 4.5 goals or less, and yeah, team total shots on target 5 for Liverpool, 5 or more. Malcolm is just jealous because Neverton never smash anyone. They didn't give up today, Adam. Have Pep and his squad given up on winning the league? I don't think so, no. I mean, again, a lot depends. A lot is riding on that United-Arsenal game tomorrow. So how far are they behind them now? 4 points. 4 points. You know, it's still absolutely... That is not an unassailable lead. City still have to welcome Arsenal to the Etihad, of course. There's still that big game to come. So, you know, it's certainly not over. Borough, not bad odds. 6-1. 6-1 for those 5, I think, is pretty good going from Midnight. To be honest, Midnight do have... Again, it sounds like I'm really... But they are known best bets in the industry, or best odds guaranteed. They are the 2 things that they are very, very heavily pushing. Best odds guaranteed. You won't get better odds. And faster payouts. That is kind of what Midnight is geared around. Faster odds... Best odds guaranteed, faster payouts. So, yeah, if you do have a big win, you don't have to wait 2 or 3 days as you do with some bookmakers. You can get it out within minutes. So, yeah, 6-1 is what I've got for that. No. This one. No. This one. I always get it wrong which way I need to point. Right, here we go. We're about to get ready for kickoff here. Let's get the YouTube chat back up. I am here for your downfall. And Butterborn still think Butter won't go up, winning 4 in a row and Ipswich losing. It's still early, mate. It's still really, really early. Butter were very impressive today, though. Great win for Butter against Preston. But here we go. Amin Adli, 5th Premier League start this season, signed for 25 million for Bayer Leverkusen. He is a great bet for a foul tonight. He always kicks through everything, Amin Adli. So, come on. Come on, Liverpool. Here we go. We're about to get kicked off. If you haven't yet, just before kickoff, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I am live every single day watching games of football across Europe. Tonight we've got Villarreal v Real Madrid, 2nd against 3rd in La Liga. You can watch that live with me straight after this game finishes. Tomorrow, another 3 games. Newcastle Villa, Arsenal Man United, Roma AC Milan. So, 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow. We're live for Everton and Leeds on Monday. Live every day watching games of football with you. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Go for it. Right. Let's get the timer going because we're off here. Let's get a fast start. Let's get a Liverpool goal early doors, please. Let's have a nice early goal, please, Liverpool. Reggie, what's the bottom right? What's the kit bottom right? Portugal. What kit? Kit bottom right. Oh, over here. This one. No, that's Juventus. That's the Juventus away kit. Yeah, Juventus away kit. New shorts for the cream kit. Yeah, because Bournemouth have got the black kit, haven't they? The black shorts. Savage Lul, rooting for Liverpool. Okay, here we go. Frimpong knocks it back to Sobersley. I prefer Liverpool in all white. I like us having I always think Liverpool should have a white kit and a yellow kit. Yellow and white should be our 3 colours, basically. Here's Salah. Great ball over the top. Can he keep it in? Terrible cross. Juventus away. What year? I don't recognise it. Hang on, I'll get it for you now. Maybe Premier League trophy. We'll put that to one side and I'll get you the Juventus kit and I'll show you. There you go. Juventus away kit from... I wonder if it's got a year inside it. No, no year. But I would guess somewhere around maybe 2010. Maybe 2009-10 at a push. Paul O'Brien says, Everton, evening fella, we'll do Everton for you on Monday. Win for you tonight 3-1. Yes, Paul, let's hope so. Rooting for Leeds on Monday night. Obviously, Liverpool I'm rooting for right now. Beauty, that is. Yeah, nice kit, innit? Yeah, nice kit. Petrovic gives the ball away to Joe Gomez. Come on, Liverpool. $15.16? Is that what it is? That can't be $15.16. I never bought that shirt when I was 25. No chance. No chance. Leicester to glory. I'm happy we lost. Sack that fraud. Whoa, you better get that butter ready, sunshine. I don't think you remember that little wager you made with us. If Leicester lose against Oxford today, you're going to eat a, what was it, 5 kilogram knob of butter or something like that? Yeah. You better get that butter ready. You're coming on and eating that live on the show. There we go. Frimpong picks it up on the right-hand side. Oh, Liverpool so far. Drives into the box. Still a little bit flat, though. Here's Frimpong. Does well. Over to Gakpo. Gakpo on the right-hand side. Salah and Wirtz are very central. It's a weird little setup, this, for Liverpool, I'll be honest. Oh, that's a naughty tackle. Well done, Van Dijk. We'll have a foul for that, sir. Thank you. Adam says, favourite retro shirt that's not Liverpool? Probably that one. Over my shoulder. The Fiorentina Nintendo away kit. At home kit. From about 1998, 99. Something like that. It's probably my favourite. Yeah. I do like the Lazio one. Just down here. I like that Lazio one there. Yeah, that Lazio one's very nice. A lot of them are. To be honest, I don't mind it. I've got the Malaga kit here as well. The Malaga kit. The Atletico kit, that's the Aguero special. There's a lot of nice kits. The Juve kit was 10-11. Right, okay. Now, that kind of makes sense. Prince Rupert, would be hilarious to watch him eat all that butter. Unlucky, Wirtz couldn't quite get it through. Bournemouth have knocking it round at the back here. Opening 5 minutes, still yet to see any meaningful chance. No real surprise in that, though, I guess. Liverpool are pressing very high, though. Frimpong does really well. Joe Gomez does really well, and Frimpong covers for him. Exceptional defensive play by Liverpool, that. And Alisson gives it off to Frimpong. Frimpong, I think, has started to grow into that role a little bit. I really like Frimpong there. I think he's really starting to settle in. I don't like him playing high. He's not a right winger. He's not a replacement for Salah. He's absolutely a right back. That is what we signed him for. He's the Trent replacement. We need to see him as that. Great ball. Mo Salah on the right-hand side here. Does well. Gives it off. Here's Wirtz. Salah, strike! Should do better there, Mo. Should do better. Leicester to glory. I am deathly allergic to butter. That's why I said it. Can't stand Marty ball. Cifuentes out. Is that what it's going to be? Leicester Cifuentes out. Abraham Shigul says 2-1 to Liverpool. I'll take that. Be delighted with that. Realistic transfers you'd like to see at Liverpool. Realistic transfers I'd like to see at Liverpool. I'd like to see Elise. I'd like to see Elliot Anderson. Assuming he doesn't keep saying stupid things to the referee and getting sent off. Adrian Wilden, hey, just subscribe. 3-0 to Liverpool to your channel after defecting from another. Oh, who have you defected from? That's more interesting. We can talk about the game, but who have you defected from? That's even more interesting. Butterborn says, mini quiz. What Liverpool legend used to play for Middlesbrough? Christian Ziege. Bolo Zenden. There's a few players who've played for Liverpool and Borough. Nicky Barmby. I know you're talking about Graham Souness, though. But yeah, there's plenty of Liverpool players who've played for both. Stuart Downing. Who else has played for Liverpool and Borough? Zenden, Downing, Ziege, Barmby. Struggling after that. Adrian, not saying. Oh, come on, give us a clue. Give us a clue, Adrian. Bournemouth in the box. Well done, good defending, Liverpool. Keep them out. Keep them out. Definitely the Irish channel then. The Irish? Which is the Irish channel? Leicester to Glory. I'm not watching another game with Martius. You can't do that. You can't not watch your team just because the manager's a divvy. You can't do that. Elliot Anderson, realistic. Elise, not so much. Elise, I mean, apparently Elise's got a buyout clause for the Premier League, for certain Premier League teams. How true that is, we don't know, but I think that's unrealistic. Joe, did Iraola play for Liverpool? He did, yes. Yeah, Iraola did. Iraola was one of our... He was kind of a youth player. He never really played for Liverpool. He did, but he didn't, if that makes any sense at all. R77, as a Liverpool fan, if Arsenal win tomorrow, I firmly believe they'll unfortunately win the league. I mean, to be honest, I think whether they win, draw or lose tomorrow, they'll win the league. We have to make our peace with that, mate. I think if they lose tomorrow, then they're only, 4 points ahead of City? It's not an unassailable lead, but I've seen enough of City to know that whatever they do it's not going to be sustained. It's really not going to be sustained. Reggie, the slot out channel key. Oh, that channel. That channel. Slot out. Never heard such nonsense. I've still yet to see any Liverpool fan who is. Salah's in though. Mo, you've got to do it. Mo Salah, for God's sake. Every single time. This guy is the worst at the minute. Oh. His shot choice, his pass choice, everything. Everything is going wrong for Salah at the minute. Why are you not cutting in and having a goal there? Oh, lad. That's so bad. That's so bad. He was through. We were through. He was 1-on-1. Oh. Adam says, this sitter is a shadow of the old sitter. Sitter. I am Sofa. What are your predictions for Sunday? Arsenal v Man United since Man City won today. Listen, I can't celebrate either win. Like, I've kind of made me peace with the fact that someone's going to drop points tomorrow. So I'm happy with that. Some team is going to drop points tomorrow. Whether it be Arsenal, whether it be United, or maybe it's both. In an ideal world, I'd love a draw. I'd love a draw. But I can make my peace with it. If United win, that means Arsenal have dropped 3 points. If Arsenal batter United, that's fantastic too. I can celebrate that. So, I can't really lose tomorrow. Can't lose. Sarah says bench Salah and bring Ekatike on. 3-star says Salah could have cut in. I agree. All that open space. I don't know why he rushed it. I don't know if he's lacking confidence. He missed 2 sitters in midweek against Marseille. I have no idea what's going on with him. Absolutely no idea. Welsh Wing, I've just come home from shopping. How's the first 10 minutes being key? Liverpool had a massive chance. We've just had a huge chance. Mo Salah, ball got played through to him and he was one-on-one with the keeper and decided stupidly, instead of running at the keeper, all he had to do, he could have curled his run and he'd have been one-on-one with a real shooting chance at the keeper. Instead, he tried to pass the ball across the face of goal and totally missed it. Salah lacking confidence, defo. But he was crap at the AFCON. We watched all the Egypt AFCON games as well, mate, on this channel, and he was awful in the AFCON. Oh, well, that was a better ball. Unlucky. Salah was through, and it's going to be a corner to Liverpool. Good pass, that. Welsh Wing, I thought you made peace to Arsenal winning the title. Well, no, I have made peace with Arsenal winning the title. I guess what I'm saying is that it'll make it more interesting. It's not Arsenal aren't going to win it at a canter. They should do. They really should do. But I don't think they will. I think there's still a little way to go just yet. Right, here we go. Corner for Liverpool. Mo Salah's going to take it. It's the one thing I am glad with Salah back is that we've got a half-decent corner taker. And it's sent to the far post, headed out to the edge. And Bournemouth get it away. Leicester glory. Salah will turn up when he needs a contract. I hate that line of thinking, but it's so true. Here is Salah. Plays it in to Gakpo. Back over to Salah. Good passing. Vert's chance. Must be. Oh, lucky. Pulled it back and Szoboszlai just couldn't quite get to it. That was better play from Liverpool. Good play from Salah and Verts down this right-hand side. Really good play, actually, that. Fantastic little run. Verts was miles onside, and when the ball gets pulled back, it's a good piece of defending, actually, from Adam Smith. Experienced Adam Smith at the back. La Pulga says Salah is losing his touch with age. It's just age catching up with him. I hate that line of thinking, though, because the guy's literally broke the all-time Premier League record like 8 months ago. He can't go from here to here so quickly. Surely he can't go from up here to down here. You can't do that. Surely it's a gradual thing. I wonder if he's lost maybe a little bit of fire in his belly, and you know, the fact that the club sought to sell him because he wasn't doing so well early part of the season. The club maybe started to look around for buyers, and I think that's just got in his head. And he's like, either he's resentful and he doesn't want to play for the club because he knows that there's people there who are actively trying to move him out and don't value him anymore. I think he is a player that needs to feel loved, Salah. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong and you're right, and actually he is just age and he's just this player now. This is how Salah is. Okay, Bournemouth free kick. Cleared away. Welsh Wing now says Spurs dropping points again. Frank in serious trouble. Spurs only 8 points above the relegation zone. But they're also only 8 points off the Champions League places. So, context, I think, matters in that one. Andy, hey Key, how's it going? Leicester Glory, Casemiro did. Casemiro, I think you could argue he had a loss of form, but I don't necessarily think he has had a massive drop-off because he's still been part of a United side that's done all right recently and started pretty regularly for him. I don't think Casemiro has massively gone from here to here. I think he was afforded a degree of protection at Real Madrid. Probably did lose a little bit, but I don't think he has had a massive fall-off, no. Stephanie says Salah should be benched due to grief plus exhaustion. And I Am Sofa says, who is your favourite Liverpool legend? Possibly Gerrard. Yeah, possibly Gerrard. Reece, do you like being hated on? Why? What's going on? Let's have a look. I don't think I've seen Reece's message. What's Reece said? What's Reece said? Must be boring being a City fan. Welsh says Casemiro is also a serial winner. You have to say it, Key. Salah, not so much. And Daniel says Salah always struck me as a very selfish player. I think once things aren't going well, you see his real attitude. I think a lot of players are like that, though. A lot of top players, they've all got a bit of an ego, haven't they? Let's be honest, you have to have a bit of an ego to become a top professional footballer. You've got to believe that you're the best, and you've got to... Generally speaking, if you believe that you're the best all throughout your career, humility doesn't follow that. Generally speaking, if you're a footballer and you get given all sorts of money at a ridiculously young age and women flock around you, and yeah, I imagine ego probably does follow these people around. So yeah, they're never going to be humble. They're never going to be humble footballers. Leicester the Glory says Bournemouth very lucky. They started the season well. Yeah, very true. And Welshwing says, yeah, look at Ronaldo. I mean about real Ronaldo. And Suarez. Oh, sorry, yeah, the ego thing. Ronaldo has the biggest ego. Greenwood. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure about Greenwood. I don't think that's it's not necessarily a criticism of his ego or his persona. Maybe more so his behaviour, isn't it? Sarah mine is Kenny Dalglish. My favourite Liverpool legend, I honestly don't know, mate. I guess I like Gerrard a lot. But my all-time would be Robbie Fowler. Just because that's who I grew up loving. I absolutely idolised Robbie Fowler, so I'd find it difficult to say anyone else. But there's certainly been better Liverpool players. Here's Florian Wirtz. Over to Salah. Come on, Mo. Into Wirtz. Great pass back and Liverpool corner here. We'll take that. Daniel says Casemiro didn't have too much protecting at Madrid. He had Modric and Kroos beside him, which don't really help defensively. Then there's Benzema, Bale and Ronaldo, who wouldn't dream of tracking back. No, I mean, when he was at Real Madrid, how often do Real Madrid not have the ball? Like, I guess my point is, I bet that Real Madrid side dominated possession. They were exposed far less often than this Man United side. So it's a little bit like, for me, it's the difference between being a centre-back for Liverpool and a centre-back for Arsenal, or a goalkeeper for Liverpool and a goalkeeper for Arsenal. People have said how good David Raya is, and he's the best keeper in the league, and I'm like, mate, David Raya's been fine, but how often does he actually get like really dangerous shots against him? Once or twice a game at a push? Alisson's been saving us from one-on-ones 3-4 times a game. Guy's an absolute hero. Reese tell you who's like that. Garnacho, I think he's not as good as he thinks he is. Again, plenty of footballers in that bracket. And they don't really like it when they find out they're not that good. Soboslai ball in. Too easy that. Petrovic claims it. La Pulga says he also had Ramos and Varane, one of the greatest centre-back duos behind him. And Tobe says, hi, Key, back again after a game. I'm sad, but really good for Ipswich. Good game for Ipswich and Sheffield United. Has it finished 2-1, that one? I saw he was 2-0 down. I was surprised. I was really surprised. Roshan says, come on, one season he drops off and we're criticising him so much. Just give him space, he will return to his good form. Are we on about Salah here? I think the thing is, mate, is Mo Salah is given a lot of protection in this Liverpool side on the basis, on the agreement, on the understanding that he puts away chances. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. So therefore we have to treat him to a degree like every other player. Frimpong does well to get behind, pulls the ball back, headed back in. Liverpool. It's all Liverpool. It is all Liverpool opening 20 minutes here. Welsh Ring says Fowler Key. What about the absolute legend that is Paul Konchesky or Jose Enrique? Jose Enrique was great. Yeah, don't lump Jose Enrique in with Konchesky. I liked Jose Enrique. He was probably one of our better left backs. Gravenberg does well. Loses the ball as he gets to the edge of the box and Frimpong recovers it back. Well done, Frimpong. Reese, fair enough about Raya, but he's always switched on when a shot does come at him and pulls off some worldies. He does. He does. I'm just saying, if you only have to face about 4 shots a season, even if they are worldies, it's a lot less impressive than someone who's got to pull off. Like, how kamikaze has Liverpool's defence been all season? Like, Alisson's facing not only more shots, but more dangerous shots. Josh Keane need a Liverpool win here today. Absolutely we do. Liam, evening key. We need to win Monday now after West Ham winning. Yeah, big chance for Leeds on Monday against Everton. We're going to be live for that one. Gakpo, have a go, lad. Have a go. Wirtz is in the box. It's going to be another corner. We'll take that. We'll take that. Rick Gillingham, it finished Sheffield United 3, Ipswich 1. Love your content, my friend. Funniest football commentary on YouTube. Marching on together. Love that, Rick. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Mark Welke, how's it going, Mark? Boroborn says Salah's always been 100% good or 100% bad. Few players like that for Liverpool over the years. Dejan Lovren springs to mind. Reggie says Raya is shocking at pens. Leicester to glory. Oh, Nana's better than Raya. Right, corner kick to Liverpool. Adrian says, love him or hate him. The standout thing that sticks in my mind was that Trent corner against Barca and the comeback from 3-0 down in the Champions League final. Yeah, absolutely. Welchwing says, whatever happened to John Flanagan? Came alive in 2014 and mysteriously vanished. John Flanagan was arrested for, was it kicking his girlfriend? I don't know, he attacked, he assaulted his girlfriend and it was on camera in a town centre or something like that. Rather than me get it wrong, just have a look, just Google it. That's what happened to John Flanagan. We ended up sending him out on loan. He had an unbelievable breakout year, though, in 2013-14. Leicester to glory. Alisson couldn't stop Reed, though. He couldn't. I think he needed 3 keepers to stop Harrison Reed's shot. 92FC says, how's the Reds doing? We're dominating play. We've had a couple of half chances where, Salah's been played clean through on goal and decided to stupidly sort of pass it across the face. I don't know why. Sarah says, Bayern Munich have lost. Oh, I didn't see that. Who did they lose to? I haven't looked at a lot of the results around Europe today. I've still not caught up on a lot of them. Bamford scored and got sent off. Tobes, I do love your content, Key. Thanks very much, mate. It's very kind of you. Let's have a look. Germany, Bundesliga, Bayern. Against Augsburg at home as well. No one even got sent off or anything. It was they lost from behind. Ito scored first, and then it was Chavez and Masengo. There's a name from the past. Han-Noah Masengo, ex-Burnley and Bristol City player. Scored the winner today. Bournemouth down the left-hand side. Straight out of play. Poor cross that. Reece says for Jose Enrique and Fabio Colacini. That's when the Prem was proper football. And La Pulga. I always thought that Jamie Carragher as a player is heavily undermined because of his controversial takes. He was a pretty decent centre-half. He was better than decent. Jamie Carragher, for me, 2005 to about 2008-9. There weren't many better than him. And I include John Terry in that. He was absolutely brilliant. He was definitely up there. Maybe he wasn't the best of the best, but he was, for about 3 years, Jamie Carragher was up there. Connor, what a game Wrexham had. Did that one finish 2-2, Wrexham? Cagliari up against Fiorentina. Como won 6-0. Bloody hell. Fabregas getting a tune out of Como. Sure, Nico Paz was involved in a few of them goals. Tobe says, come on, Liverpool. Yeah, we need a Liverpool win here. 0-0 currently. Bournemouth now starting to get their first spell of possession. And that's going to be a goal kick, is it? Oh my God, they've scored. Van Dijk, what are you doing? What is Van Dijk doing? Evan Nilsson puts him in front. Oh, no. How? How has that happened? It's a nothing ball over the top. This is all on Van Dijk. And now Joe Gomez is wiped out. We've got no centre-backs. What are we checking here? Please, is there a check? Have we got a VAR on this or something? There's got to be a check on this. Van Dijk's had an absolute howler there. What are you doing, Verge? Oh, please give us something. Anything. It's a nothing ball over the top. He's not offside. Van Dijk, what are you doing, Verge? Oh, it's a goal. It's going to stand. Fucking hell. Oh, I can't tell you how bad this is. He's not... Oh, Virgil van Dijk. Oh, no. I've not got anything to say about that. I've got nothing to say. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking Van Dijk. Jesus Christ. What is he doing? What on earth is he doing there? And he's got the... Why are you complaining to the referee? Why are you having a go at the referee? It's you. Absolute fucking schoolboy defending that. Absolute schoolboy defending. And now what? And now Joe Gomez might be getting taken off because he's injured. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. We're down. There you go. Christ, let's get Gravenberch back to centre-back. Well done, Verge. Not only in one swoop there, you've put us a goal down and you've got rid of our only fit centre-back. Fantastic. Brilliant. Brilliant. Get Wataru Endo on at centre-back. Christ, we're only about another injury away from playing Mamadashvili there. Jesus Christ. Absolutely shocking. Gomez is injured and he's off the pitch. Fantastic. Double whammy. Absolutely ridiculous. All from a nothing ball over the top as well. It wasn't even like anything sophisticated. It wasn't like any intricate play. It was just a nothing ball over the top. And Van Dijk, I think, Joe, he must just think. I think he just thinks that there's nobody over his shoulder. It's just complacency, that. It's absolute complacency from our best centre-back. And maybe our only fit centre-back at the minute. Jesus. And now Liverpool have got it all to do. Reece says, United can loan you Aiden Heaven if you want, Key. Oh, mate, we need someone. We need someone. We've got nothing. Look at this again. Again, it's a simple... If you can't defend a simple ball, and it's straight as well, it's not even like they're getting to the byline. That was a really simple, just a flat ball over the back line. That was it. That is all it took. That is all it took to actually get us one down. Callum says, I did say we wouldn't thrash them. After that performance in midweek against Marseille, I really, really thought we would see better tonight. It's absolute toilet, this, honestly. And look at that, and now we've got Gravenberch back in the back four. I can't even tell you how bad that is. Salah. Oh, what a surprise. He loses the ball as well. Fucking hell. Can we just get shut of him? Can we bin Mo Salah off? He's an absolute waste. He is a waste of a position on this pitch at the minute. He's an absolute waste of a shirt. I don't know if he's trying to get Slot sacked. I don't know what he's doing, but he needs to be gone, honestly. Just leg him. Just leg him. Get him out the team. Get him out the team. Garbage. 3-star says, just needed a rash challenge for him to get carded for my bet to come up. Was hoping he would have took his shirt off when he scored. You've got Evan Nilsson to be carded. Paul says, Van Dijk is awful. Why is he holding his arms up after that goal? That's standard Van Dijk though, isn't it? That is exactly what Van Dijk does. What is that as well? Tame going forward. Shell, cheer up, Key. Leg Salah. We should. Just leg him. He's crap. He's crap. At the minute, he shouldn't be on the pitch. He should not be on the pitch. He's wasted our best chance of the game, and every time the ball goes near him, he's cocking it up. He's giving it away. I don't know if he's lacking confidence. I don't know what the issue is with him. But the fact is, I'd get him off the pitch. Shouldn't be starting games of football for Liverpool Football Club. Sorry. Legend. Love him to bits. But there's only so long you can play like this. And the thing with Salah is it's not like Van Dijk. Van Dijk, we've got nobody else. Kanate, we've got nobody else. There's nobody else we can put in. Yes, they've been pretty awful all season. But Salah's been awful, and we've got players we can put out there. We've got different formations. We can put Szoboszlai wide right. We can play Frimpong higher if we have to. Both of whom have offered more than Mo Salah has in the last few months. Points dropped from winning positions. Bournemouth 18, the most this season. Well, that bodes well for us. That certainly bodes well. They dropped... Oh, they're in again here. They're in again. It's fucking 2-0. Is that going to actually count as well? Oh, no. What? How? I get a simple ball. It's the most straightforward football. It's not even... Kirkes as well now. Kirkes. Against his former team, Kirkes has just been cut apart down that left-hand side. But I'm sorry, again, we're going to point the finger at Kirkes. Who's on the inside of him? Where's Van Dijk here? What's Van Dijk doing? Oh, he's off. He's off. It's okay. He's offside. It's okay. He's offside. It's going to be fine. That's going to be checked and cleared. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. We've held the line. It's offside. It's going to be offside. We'll take that. Offside. Nice and easy. Hey, look at you all. You all got ahead of yourselves, didn't you? Yeah. Just calm down. Just lock that up. Throw it away. Just have a little minute. Just calm yourselves down. It's offside. Checking goal. Possible offside. It is offside. It's offside. He's not give that. He's off. He was off. Are we not going to where's the lines? Let's see the lines. He's off. Look at him. He's miles off. He's off. This is right. He's off. He's clearly off. Oh, hey, his elbow. Look at his elbow. Oh my God. It's the same thing as the Fulham goal. It's the Fulham goal again. It's absolutely shocking. It's the Fulham goal again. It's the exact same thing. Fuck me, this ref. It's the Fulham goal again. He's offside. You can't be on if you fucking louse your arm offside again. Oh, come on, Liverpool. Endo on for Joe Gomez. And that was a joke as well. I literally said that as a joke. Bring Endo on, yeah, bring Endo on. As if we've got Endo at centre-back. 2-0 down, Endo at centre-back. This is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. Well, I'll tell you what, we was talking about supporting. We are Arsenal. It's going to have to be fully Arsenal now tomorrow. Christ, United will be in front of us at this rate. Fucking hell. I do not understand. I do not understand how we are drawing lines to a guy's arm, which apparently you can score from. Apparently, if a player went like that, is that a goal? Is that a goal? If I go like that, if I elbow the ball in, are we counting that? Fuck off! He's never onside. He's miles off. Can't be counting that as onside. You cannot be counting that as onside. Adley with the ball in. Kirkes just about gets it away. Welsh wing, you can score with your upper arm. Yeah, no. It was drawn here. It was drawn to his elbow. That was the bit that was white. It was like a little white bit there. A little white bit there. TP says Van Dijk not only gave away a goal but injured your other centre-back. No kidding, mate. No kidding. That's exactly what we said at the time. Gave away a goal and injured Gomez in the process. Absolute double whammy from our captain. Our absolute fucking leader. I can't believe it. Honestly. Cannot believe it. And do you know what? Again, you'll get other channels. You'll get other Liverpool. We're not a Liverpool fan channel, but you'll get Liverpool fan channels. We already know the ones. We're gonna get Liverpool fan channel. Slot out. Fuck off, slot out. As if Slot can control Van Dijk doing that. As if Slot can control the linesman or the officials deciding that apparently that is now fine and onside. Slot out. Never heard such nonsense. That's a foul, ref. Take a foul there. Callum says, Key, don't worry, we'll run away with this game. Famous last words. We'll win. We'll still win. I still back my team. Here's Verts. Listen, all these Arsenal fans in the chat, I'm telling you, they'll all disappear. They all do it again. They'll disappear, just like the title chances come the end of the season. Sarah says, but Key, Slot picks the players. But who else? I know, but who else can he play, Sarah? Who else can he play? If Arne Slot had started Endo and Gravenberch at centre-back today, you'd have lost your head with him. And quite rightly. You cannot have Slot and, you can't have Gravenberch and Endo at centre-back. Jabber says, I support you, Key, Slot in. Yeah, I bet you do. Everton fans united on that one. That's a Liverpool throw. We'll take that. It was a dive from Bournemouth. It was a dive. Slot in. Here we go. Bournemouth now driving forward. Come on. Can't be conceding a third before half-time. Evan Nilsson, good run. That's a fine tackle. That's fine. Well done. We'll take that. Gamer Guru 2924. Worst title defence in Prem history. I am sure that's just confirmation you've only watched football for 12 months. Egyptonicus, guess who's back to see Liverpool drop points? Hey, I thought you would be, mate. Salah. Oh, here we go. Salah. Can always rely on Mo Salah. Get him off the pitch. I've not seen a player lose the ball more. Verts with a strike. Better. At least Verts is doing something. I'll take that every day. That was much better. TP says Salah looked lively the first 20 minutes, but nobody was finding him. Are you on glue? The guy was played through, clean on goal. He was one-on-one with the keeper and gave away the chance. He fully passed it across the face of goal and gave away the ball. He's done nothing but give the ball away. Paul says that goal just evens out the one given at Fulham. Which one? Which one given at Fulham? The one that Fulham scored? La Pulga says Iraola lost Zabani, Hyson, Kirkes, Semenyo with Kluivert injured and is still winning. He is. He absolutely is. He's not having his team throwing away the ball though like this, is he? Gakpo, come on Cody. You've got to do better than that. It's a foul to Bournemouth. Fucking hell. Unreal. Egyptonica says, in all fairness, I didn't see that Liverpool were losing 2-0 until literally just now. I'm actually laughing. Don't worry, he'll score maybe one scrappy goal. Cheers, mate. Thank you for that. Appreciated. From an Arsenal fan, I really do appreciate that. Thanks, buddy. Bottle Job FC. Paul says, you know which one, Key. I do, mate. Yeah, I know you're talking about the Harry Wilson one, and I agree with you. Fully agree with you. Roshan says Gakpo is shit as well. He's not in the same league as Mo Salah. At least Cody Gakpo's scoring goals, mate. Cody Gakpo scored in midweek against Marseille. I'd play Cody Gakpo over Mo Salah every day of the week at the minute. Liam says, not to rub salt in the wounds, but I put Bournemouth to win on your poll. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Appreciated. Alex says, Bournemouth's a tough place to go. Believe in the champions. Yeah, I mean, it's not that tough a place to go. They've won 1 in their last 14 games. At least Wirtz is doing something. He is. At least Wirtz is doing something. Wirtz is playing a lot more direct, and he's having an effect on the game, and he's created our best chances. Salah's wasting our best chances. Here's Wirtz again. Into Gravenberch. Into Wirtz. Good pass, unlucky, better. As if we've got Endo at centre-back. What world, oh my God, what world are we living in? Wataru Endo at centre-back. Oh, nearly 3-0. It's really not that far away. Cartridge, you need a set-piece goal. What do you mean you need a set-piece goal? Nothing wrong with a set-piece goal. Set-piece goals are fine. Take a set-piece goal now. Daniel says Slot already lining up his next job by doing a kit launch at another club. Zwolle. That's his old club, that. Two minutes to half-time. Could do with a goal back before half-time, but I don't see it, to be honest. I think we're shell-shocked. Could actually do with half-time, maybe. Reece says nothing wrong with a set-piece goal unless it's Arsenal. No, listen, Liverpool score goals not from set-pieces. I think that's the difference, really. Chance far post, Salah. Oh, what a surprise. He's missed it again. Fucking Salah. Sell him. He was offside as well. Can't stay onside, can't finish. He's fucking useless, him. He's absolutely dog shit. I don't care what anyone says. Honestly, he's absolutely awful at this moment in time. He's absolutely garbage. We're not even just talking like the odd half chance here. We're literally talking he's missing 2 sitters a game. He's averaging 2 sitters a game. Miss. Two absolute sitters per game. Salah, corner ball. Straight out of play on the other side. We're going to get a corner for that. Yep, take another corner. Who's going over to take it? Got 30 seconds or so to half-time. Jabba says Salah's in retirement, suffering from 4th place hangover. Sell him to Saudi, says Andy. Well, will Saudi want him anymore? Guna says it was onside, can't score with your elbow. Oh, yes! Yes! It's Big Verge! Big Verge gets us back into it. He let us down. He's now got us back in it. There we go. This is going to be like Inter Milan last night. It was 6-2 last night. Inter Milan came back and smashed it. They were 2-0 down. They went and smashed it 6-2. You watch. Here we go. Liverpool. Reenactment. It's coming. Virgil van Dijk near post. Bang. We'll have a bit of that. Yes. 2-1. 2-1. Stick around, Arsenal fans. The comeback's coming. It's coming. Look at that. Beautiful header. Wonderful. Set piece FC, baby. Yeah, we love that. We love it. It's superb stuff. Let's get another one. Let's get one more before half time and wipe away these Guna tears, baby. Reece says, I've never seen a player fall off that much of a steep cliff overnight like Salah before. It's saddening. I thought he'd come back from the AFCON re-energised. Mate, McAllister is by far worse than Salah, but Salah is dreadful and he was awful at the AFCON. He's just been awful for months, full stop. At least a couple of months. Yeah, at least a couple of months. Arsenal 8517. Why are you so obsessed with Arsenal fans? Ask the 400 in the chat. Set pieces, stinky football. Set piece Liverpool ruining football. Yeah. All right, kid. TP, Salah has been good and wasn't bad at the AFCON. He was awful at the AFCON. He was dreadful at the AFCON. I am so for what does Arsenal have to do with this match? Well, I don't know. Explain that to the 70% Arsenal fans in the chat. Joel Lampshire, deluded fan, wipe away the tears. We are streets ahead of you. You cannot even get close to us in the league. That's why we're talking to you on a Bournemouth Liverpool stream. You're so insecure, Arsenal fans. You're so insecure. I know you're worried. I understand why you're worried. You've bottled it that many years in a row. I can understand it. I'd be bottling it and worried too. I get it. But, you know, you just need to just simmer. Just simmer down. Just simmer down. McCark says, bet you won't complain about a second goal from a corner kick. There's nothing wrong with goals from set pieces. There's really nothing wrong with goals from set pieces, unless they are your entire identity, which is the case with certain teams. Sarah says, but Liverpool took 4 points off Arsenal. Very true. Very true. Andy says, if it wasn't for Arsenal fans, none of you YouTubers would have any subscribers. At Arsenal, it is basically, YouTube is run by Arsenal fans. Jabba, Arsenal fans troll here because they get kicked out of Arsenal channel chats. Here we go, Salah free kick. This is probably the last chance of the half. The chat will empty. It will empty if this goes in. Salah. Fucking Salah. He's not. I don't know why I expected that much with Salah. Oh my God, this guy. Honestly, he's absolutely awful. Oh, half time. 2-1. Half time. TP scored 4 goals, mate, and he's been good today. Is in the only one making runs in behind. How many chances he missed? It's no good making runs in behind if every time you get on the ball, you balls it up. He's missed 2 sitters in the first half. Mo Salah, he missed 2 sitters in midweek against Marseille. He missed 2 sitters tonight in the first half. It's pointless having him on the pitch. Absolutely pointless having him on the pitch. Jake back again. What are we doing? Well, it's Van Dijk, isn't it? Let's be honest. Van Dijk was the shocker at the... Jabba, I predicted a Desmond for this match, so another Reds goal suits me just fine. Andy says, Salah, I am so sorry, he's a legend, but his race has been run at this level. I don't necessarily blame you, mate. Yeah, don't blame you at all. I am Sofa, I can finish better than Salah. And Andy Vale, Salah's heart is not in it, you think? I think he's lost that fire in his belly, yeah. I think he's lost that energy, something about Salah. I don't know, but since... I think he's had his ego bruised. I think that's what it is. I think he's had his ego bruised and he's just not into it anymore. So for me, he shouldn't be playing for Liverpool. I actually think he's lucky enough that he's still even accepted back into the team after what he did against Leeds. Egyptonicus Key got a question. Trossard or Salah, who would you rather have? Right now, Trossard. Right now, Trossard. Yeah. He's dreadful, Salah. He's contributing nothing, has contributed nothing. Do you know the only thing I would say in his favour is midweek against Marseille, we looked better having some sort of structure with someone on the right-hand side, but that was just because it was someone. It wasn't Salah. It was the fact that there was actually a winger on the right-hand side, and we'd not really been playing with that. It's usually been Wirtz or Szoboszlai. So yeah, it's Salah's shocking, honestly. He's absolutely shocking. Anthony, sorry, we're up to. Malcolm says, football is humble, lad. Told you, arrogant lad, cop-heights bastards. A.G. Ackerman, it's not a problem when Liverpool score a corner, though. No, it's not a problem when anyone scores a corner. I've told you, again, this is what Arsenal, you're getting all twisted and all emotional. There's no problem. Set-piece goals are absolutely fine in and of themselves. But when you make it your entire identity, which... Arsenal do, then yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's boring. It's boring. Greg, hope you're happy you got a set-piece goal. I was very happy. Hopefully it gets us back in the game now. Joel says, okay, so there's some sensibility with you, Trossard over Salah. Yeah, right now, of course you'd take Trossard over Salah. I'd take anyone over Salah. That's not a compliment to Trossard. Trossard can't get in the Arsenal side. I'd take Wanyuri over Salah. I'd take a lot of players over Salah. We just need someone who wants to play for Liverpool, honestly. And at this point, there's quite a few. Roshan says, give Salah some time, he'll improve. Well, he's had 2 months. Clockenders, how's it our entire identity? Absolutely deluded. Well, it's absolutely your identity, mate, because again, Forest, look at the Forest game in midweek. Even the Inter game. He went back in front off a set piece. It's standard. Joel says, okay, I'm beginning to like you more. Cheers. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, by the way, how many Arsenal fans have come in to give me shit. And it's fine, I get it, right? You've seen a 30-second clip on fan reactions, whatever. You think, oh, this guy's a bit of a knobhead. You come flying in, give me a load of grief, and you'd be amazed how many have actually stuck around. There's a shed load of Arsenal fans who come back game after game after game because they actually realise, I'm not a bad bloke and we like having a chat of football. Whatever team you support, whether you're an Arsenal fan, whoever, you'd be surprised how many stick around. Wanderer says they're getting caught up in their feelings, Key. And Anthony says, sorry, Key, but saying it's all Arsenal score is wrong. Champions League, we've scored the most open play goals. Yeah, usually after you've scored a set piece goal to break the deadlock. Joe says, spot on, I did. That is spot on. Big love. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, always love to Arsenal fans. Connor says, I'm an Arsenal fan, but you're sound, to be fair. All bantered at the end of the day. And Egyptonica says, Key isn't wrong. There you go. 3 Arsenal fans in a row. They all can't be wrong. They all stick around because we have a good time over there. It's all good. If you're an Arsenal fan and you've come in for Give Me a Pop, stick around. You'll be all right. Stick around. We're good lads. And lasses as well. Plenty of girls in the chat as well. Albeit if that's what you've come here for, that would be weird. Sophie says, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I watch you just because it's entertaining and fun to watch. Joe, how are Arsenal playing, Key? Arsenal 8517, I saw you're in the fan reaction. Didn't like you, but after being in your live, I think you're sensible. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Connor, all about the halftime quizzes. Yeah, let's do the halftime quiz. Let's do a halftime quiz. So, I have got some halftime quizzes. Right, where are we? Halftime quizzes. Halftime quiz FC. What was it I was going to do? Jabber says, Keys, not just leg up there. And Alex says, maybe if your team good at set piece, you can be top of the table. It's a problem for the opponent, it's a problem for you, but as an Arsenal fan, it's a masterclass. Mr. Sharpovich, evening, Mr. Thomas. We will be here, as always, offering visionary football views. Love it. Sarah, hey, Arsenal fans, you call Liverpool delusional. What about your mate, Ty? And D Plays Gaming says, I think he misunderstands why we're here. Who? Who misunderstands? Don't tell me you're one of them guys who talks about people in the room like they're not in the room. Are you one of them cowards? Surely you can address me and talk. We can talk face to face. It's all good. We can talk mano a mano. Supersonic says, Sarah, oh, here we go. Let's just remove him. Let's just get rid of see, misogynistic Arsenal fans. That's not very nice. You don't need to be doing that. Where are we up to? Stoke FC. Who, Arsenal? Oh, where are we up to? Hang on. I did have a quiz written. I did have a quiz written down, but I'm gonna have to find a replacement. Connor says we don't claim him, and Thierry Marazagni. Who are your favourite football streamers and creators? Who are my favourite football streamers and creators? I've got a fair few. But I can't really. Off the top of my head, I'd be throwing names out there. There's a lot of good ones though. D-Play says we're here to see Bournemouth crush your dreams, and yes, it does make us sleep better. Okay. Carter says, why was no one talking in 2019 when Liverpool was scoring all those set pieces? Liverpool scoring, again, it's not a problem. People, you just get it twisted. I'm sure you're just deliberately getting it twisted. I'm sure you're just deliberately twisting it. There's no way you've actually deliberately misunderstood what's being said. Butterborn, have Arsenal won anything yet? No, not quite. Andy says, yet Man United still hold the record for most set-piece goals scored in the season. Nobody cried about them. It's only because it's Arsenal. It's really not. It's because Man United could score other types of goals and did score other types of goals and play in other types of ways. That's the difference. That really is the difference. 3 stars says, Arsenal fans always welcome, but from a minority, when it gets racist personal, you are removed. Absolutely. Just get them gone. As soon as it starts getting racist or misogynistic or whatever, just get them out. Just move them on. We don't want to blame all Arsenal fans for a stupid minority. Right, so, excuse me. Right, so I've got a question for you. The question is, I want you to tell me, if you can, the top 10. Should we do the top 10? Let's do the top 10. The top 10 Republic of Ireland goal scorers in Premier League history. Give me the top 10. Get your answers in the chat. The top 10 Premier League goal scorers from the Republic of Ireland. Monkey says, do you think Liverpool can come back? Yeah, I think we can, absolutely. Why not? Inter Milan did it last night against Pisa, so why not? Smelly Belly, love that username. Do you want to sign Mickey van der Ven? I'm not precious, but yeah, why not? Keane, Evan Ferguson, Long. Right, so there's Robbie Keane, number 1. He has 126. So yeah, Robbie Keane is number 1. Then you've got Roy Keane, who is number 6. He is 39 Premier League goals. Shane Long is he in the top? He is. He's number 3. Shane Long is number 3 with 56. Damien Duff is 4. 4th in the all-time Irish goal scorers in Premier League history with 54. Just 2 behind Shane Long. Who else? Seamus Coleman. Seamus Coleman is 10th, believe it or not. Seamus Coleman 10th with 22. So you've got 5 so far. You've got another 5 to get. How many other Republic of Ireland internationals can you name? Rory Delap. Yeah, Rory Delap is correct. He is 9th with 23. Just ahead of Seamus Coleman. Kevin Doyle, ex-Wolves, ex-Reading. Kevin Doyle, 37 goals. He is 7th in the list. Any others? Keep them coming. Stephen Ireland. Stephen Ireland was 12th. So just outside the top 10. He was 12th with 19 Premier League goals. Che Adams is Scottish. Niall Quinn, very good answer. Niall Quinn is 2nd, yeah, behind Robbie Keane. Niall Quinn got 59. Rory Delap, Quinn, Seamus Coleman. What do you think about Mark Goldbridge? Hate him. Absolutely hate him. Sold me a badgy dodge of sausage. A badgy dodge? A dodgy batch of sausages. Yeah. Dodgy batch of sausages from Mark Goldbridge. Don't buy any off him in future. If he ever tries to sell you any, don't buy any. Stay away from him. Mark Walters. Yeah, Mark Walters is correct. Jonathan Walters. Jonathan Walters is correct. He got 43 Premier League goals. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need one more to get. Not John O'Shea, not on Andy Townsend. The one you've not got is a fullback. He's a fullback. Andy says, I hope there's a pause after that sausage remark. No pause at all. Like I said, I brought the buns. He brought a dodgy batch of sausages. Key has a pint with Goldbridge on the weekend. Not anymore. Told him. Don't be giving me any dodgy bangers. Any more hints? He's a Premier League Irish fullback. I tell you what, he's known for set pieces. Hey, there you go. From the Leeds fan as well. The Leeds fan in the chat. Liam Manning hits in there with Ian Hart. Andy Robertson's come in for Milos Kerkez. Milos Kerkez dragged off at half-time against his former club for that mistake, but I don't think it is entirely his fault, I've got to say. So Ian Hart is correct. There you go. They are your top 10 Irish goal scorers in Premier League history. That's your half-time quiz, and we're back off for the second half. Come on, Liverpool. Andy Robertson, maybe his last game for the club. Please, Andy, do something. It's a long throw into the box here for Bournemouth. Arsenal 8517, Key, are you based in Liverpool? Not in Liverpool, just outside Liverpool. That's where I grew up. I was born in St Helens, actually, but I grew up. Born in St Helens and grew up in Liverpool. No, born in St Helens, grew up in St Helens, worked in Liverpool for most of my adult life. Benjamin says Liverpool are shit. I don't disagree with that at the minute. Allison, oh, is that going to be a corner? Yeah, corner kick. Joe, good to see you. Egyptonica says Ireland. The guy actually named Ireland, yeah. Stephen Ireland. Gooner Joe, I see set pieces are okay for Liverpool. You're behaving like a hypocrite. Arsenal can also score all types of goals. Free kicks, open play, own goals. Yeah, not really though. Not really. All the decisive goals that Arsenal score. Set pieces. Bournemouth, ball in, straight out of play. We'll take that. We'll take that every day. Jabber, do something, scores an own goal. Oh, Egyptonicus, if you could not support Liverpool, who would you support in the Prem? Probably Everton, because they'd be the next closest side to me. I would probably be an Everton fan. My family's split fairly evenly. Liverpool fans and Everton fans. Couple of United fans, but nobody really speaks to them. But yeah. Liverpool fan. My dad's a Liverpool fan. Was always going to be a Liverpool fan. For that reason. But we have got Blues. Baba Wabba. Thank you for the super chat. Arsenal have scored 40 goals in the Premier League. 12 are set pieces. At 30%, how is that their identity? Chelsea are at 44%. You're just parroting an agenda. No. Again, see, this is... You can't be this stupid. Surely you can't be this naive. That's not what we're saying. We're not saying that Arsenal score only set pieces. The majority of Arsenal's decisive goals are set pieces. That is the problem. Or maybe it's not a problem. It's not a problem for Arsenal. Because like I said, you've won nothing for 20 years. So you'll take it. And I would take it too. If Liverpool hadn't won anything for 20 years, I would take us winning a title any old way. Any old way. You should win a title after all the money you've spent. But, like I said, you've not won anything for 6 years, not won anything for 20 years, no title for so long. I would take it playing scab football. Boring, dreary football is absolutely fine if it gets you a title. Liam, are the in-laws United fans? No, I would not be marrying into a United fan family. No chance. Jabba says, surely you can't be that stupid. I think you underestimate the internet. Well, yeah, there is. I mean, the cream rises to the top with the internet, doesn't it? Let's be honest. Egyptonicus, Salah, can I have your shirt? To be honest, mate, you could walk on and take it off him. He's not doing much running. Come on, Liverpool. We can't be dropping points against friggin' Bournemouth. Robertson into Szoboszlai. Andy Robbo pulls the ball back. Chance, edge of the box. Frimpong. Oh, unlucky. That was better. Scab football, you cheeky sod. Andy says we have to because this pussy league play 10-man blocks every time they play Arsenal. That's why our first goals are mostly set plays. As soon as teams open up, we slap them. Like I said, yeah, you do very well on set pieces. You're the bosses of set pieces. I'll give you that. Baba Wabba says, now you're moving the goalposts. You said set piece goals were their identity. Now you're saying, it's their decisive goals that I don't like. No, that's not moving the goalposts. Go back to the very start, mate. I can only assume you've arrived here from fan reactions and you've only ever seen 30-second clips of me. Ask any Arsenal fan in the chat. My argument has always been very, very consistent. Arsenal are very, very good at set pieces, and that is their identity in terms of how they break teams down. They play very, very rigid football. They score great goals from set pieces, scrappy goals from set pieces. It's not even football, is it really? It's competitive scaffolding. That's basically what Arsenal do. Competitive scaffolding. And then once they get in front, then they play football, because it's easy because the teams have to come out and play against them. D-Play says, how come you sound like Jason Manford? Ain't he from Manchester? He is from Manchester, yeah. I don't sound like Jason Manford. Again, if you think I do, that's more a reflection of maybe your lack of recognition of accents. I don't know. I've been told I sound like Peter Kay. I've been told I sound like who's the fella from Leeds? There's people saying I sound like I'm from Leeds. I sound like I'm Jason Manford. I sound like Peter Kay. There's about 100-mile radius separating those accents. This is a St. Helens accent. St. Helens, about 20 minutes from Anfield. Thierry says, that's genuinely horrible logic. So if you'd won the league in the past year, which you did, you wouldn't take a majority decisive set-piece goal-driven title win this season? No, I wouldn't. Again, it's not horrible logic. I've said it very consistently. You're fine to disagree with me. That's totally your right. But it's not horrible logic to say Liverpool, Man United, the biggest two teams in the country would not accept the style of football that Arsenal get served up. Arsenal fans accept it because it's winning football right now. But the first thing that Arsenal fans say as soon as they drop points, they did it against Forest the other day, look at the Arsenal socials, all the fan channels, they all say the same thing. We play awful football. Arteta's got to open us up. Arteta's got to commit more bodies. He's got to take more risks. We play awful football. It's the same thing. You say this stuff yourself. You literally say it yourself. You've got this stuff in your mind. You know it to be true. Great ball in. Must be. Oh, unlucky. Nearly 2-2. That's better. That's better from Liverpool. Egyptonicus, you sound like Joe Biden. Key sounds more like George Clark. Who's George Clark? Is that another YouTuber? That's not a diss, by the way. Every time someone says a name that I don't recognise, I have to just clarify that it's really not a diss. I'm not having an attack at anyone. David says, he just can't stop talking about Arsenal, can he? It'd be amazing if people stop asking about Arsenal. Let's focus on Liverpool Bournemouth for a bit. That'd be lovely. D-Play says, didn't you just equalise with competitive scaffolding? No, because I can only assume that's deliberate naivety. Surely that's deliberate. George Clark is a YouTuber. Right, okay. I apologise. I don't know him. It's not a diss. I'm sure he's massive and I'm sure he's fantastic, but I don't know him. That's more a reflection on me and my lack of knowledge. Joel says, mate, it's because teams low block because we play very good football. Look at the last few seasons, which we played exciting football, but teams have got used to it and low block. Yeah, I don't know about that. Questionable. Strike from distance, shocking again. D-Play says, come on, if people from the south go up north, you know it's a different accent. Yeah, but generally people categorise it as just south. As soon as you get beyond, like, Watford, you all basically sound the same, unless it's, like, Bristol or, you know, maybe Norwich. Like, and then it's a bit more farmer. Cherries says you would be unhappy with the league title just because it's driven from set pieces. Fair play, this gimmick is class. It's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick. It's absolutely right to say, and United fans have agreed with me. Liverpool and United fans have found common ground on this. United fans would not accept the football that Arsenal serve up. That's true. It's absolutely true. Even if they were winning 3 titles on the spin, I guarantee there would be massive complaints about it. Massive complaints. Egyptonica saying he's got 650k subscribers. He's got a mullet as well. That's all you got to know. I don't know anything about that. Babba Wabba, cheers for the super chat. It's clearly not consistent if you're saying 3 to 4 different things, isn't it? You're just a shameless hater. Maybe don't park the bus every game against us. Who? Liverpool. We don't park the bus. Maybe we took 4 points off you this season. You don't park the bus. Took 4 points off you and we battered you at your place as well with half a team. Like I said, we take chances, we press out, we play, we take risks. Evidently, it doesn't always come off, but, we're not playing, like I said, we're not playing competitive scaffolding. We're playing football here. Kelvin Delap. Sorry, Kelvin. How are you, Key? I'm good, mate. How are you, more importantly? Sobersley. Back to Gravenberch. Out to Frimpong. Come on. Over to Salah. Salah. Give it off, Grav. Frimpong into Sobersley. This is better. Come on, Liverpool. Knocking it around. We need better here. We need to finish one early doors. Let's get level. Oh, Verts, give it off. Frimpong. Good block. We'll take that. Welshwing says, Key, talk more about Arsenal. Sarah says you play 6 defenders who's parking the bus. Well, yeah. That's it. Centre-backs FC. Abdi Chelsea says this one's going to be 3-3. And Joe Lampshire says, I'm enjoying you that much that I'm taking you on my dog walk. Hey, lovely. What sort of dog have you got? Not in a weird Keith Lard kind of way. Just generally what kind of... I've got 2 dogs, so I like dogs. Again, not in a Keith Lard sort of way. Kelvin says, I'm good. It's just frustrating seeing Liverpool losing. Mate, listen, it's still early in the game. We've still got 30 minutes to go. I still fancy Liverpool will turn this round. German Shepherds. Big lads. Brandon, how did you beat Arsenal? Easy. Easy peasy. Battered them. Played them off the park. Bruce and Hector. Love them names. Ekatike and Jones about to come on for Liverpool. Van Dijk all the way back to Alisson. Thierry says, no, you can't guarantee there would be massive complaints with set pieces. 3 league titles, there's no way, man. This is a game. It's absolutely not. Like I said, it's not even just me saying it. There was United fans in the chat. We were talking about this, and we do talk about this fairly regularly. United fans would not tolerate bad football. They would absolutely not tolerate it. Especially not for 6 years while winning nothing. Winning nothing. I am Sofa says Man City's top scorer in the Premier League this season is Haaland with 20. Arsenal's top scorer is Cherries and Trossard, which both have 5 goals and a first. How? Don't know who's coming. I think McAllister is coming off. I'm happy with that. Alexis McAllister's dreadful. So McAllister off, and who else is coming on? Frimpong. There you go. McAllister and Frimpong for Jones and Ekatike. So it's going to be, look like Liverpool are going back to a 4-3-3. Salah, Ekatike, Gakpo, McAllister and Frimpong off. I think Frimpong's actually had a decent game. Surprised by that. Very surprised. So yeah, it's Frimpong and McAllister off. Paul says 2 golden retrievers and a 75kg Spanish Mastiff. All hate watching Arsenal. Love that. Yeah, honestly, I am a sofa. You said about Arsenal's we was talking about this earlier. If you was to name a team of the season right now, a Premier League team of the season right now, you wouldn't have a single Arsenal player in the attack. That tells you everything you need to know. There's not a single Arsenal player gets in the attack of a team of the season right now. Sarah says should have took Salah off. What the hell is Slot doing? I think he just doesn't want the headlines there, to be honest. Gakpo and Ekatike linking up well. Did really well there. Gakpo over to Salah. Salah, you've got to do something here. Into the box. Gakpo with a strike. Poor pass from Salah again. Really poor from Mo Salah. But again, Player FC will be out to defend him again, I'm sure. You'll have Player FC, all the Liverpool fans, rushing out to defend Mo Salah. Because usually they're under 25 and a bit silly, a bit naive in football terms. Player FC. Jay Trolling, Arsenal are a team that don't depend on one player. Or you don't depend on an attack because you don't have one. Maybe it's that. Set pieces. Your best players are your centre-backs. Jabba says Salah is anything but poor. He's not poor at the minute. No, he's certainly not poor at the minute. 400k. 400k a week. He's loving life, that fella. Poor ball. Really poor from Robertson, and the ball goes straight out of play. Got to do better. 30 minutes to go. Got to get back into this. Shell, I hope you're supporting Everton on Monday, Key. Tolga, mate, you've got to put the actual prediction in. Nobody knows what that means, Tolga. Nobody has a clue what that means. Stop with the flags and the fire and all that stuff. Just put in Liverpool to win, Liverpool to draw, Bournemouth to win, Bournemouth to draw, whatever. Just put something in the chat for the prediction. Nobody knows what all that stuff means, mate. Thierry says, so you're not celebrating 3 league titles that's won by mostly set pieces. No, I'm saying fans wouldn't tolerate it. Fans wouldn't. There would be literally. It doesn't matter. Liverpool and Man United expect victories. That's not a handball. Liverpool and Man United expect victories. They expect style and substance. Style and substance. It's not enough to just have substance. You've got to have style and substance. No penalty. Andy, did you see that? It was easier to just not answer. Bournemouth pull the ball back. It's going to go out for a goal kick there, surely. Oh, what are you doing? That's a foul. Kelvin says, Key, where is your Liverpool jersey? Which one? I've got loads. I've got one right behind me over this way. I've got a Liverpool retro jersey right there. I've got loads of Liverpool jerseys. Thierry says, I asked a simple question. Stop deflecting. Are you celebrating it or not? Listen, I'm not some sort of performing monkey. You don't get to phrase the questions exactly how you want and get the answers phrased exactly how you want. I can answer exactly how I want to answer, and you can ask whatever you want. That's the deal. We're both consenting adults in a conversation. You don't get to frame my answer how you want. You've asked me, would Liverpool celebrate a championship that was played, that was won based on set pieces? And I'm saying we'd celebrate it in your terms, yeah. 20 years without a title, of course we would. But no, if Liverpool played your way this season, I'm telling you, there'd still be claims for slot out. If Liverpool were top of the table now, having won the championship last year, and we were top of the table now, I guarantee you there'd be Liverpool fans talking about the style of play and slot out. This is absolutely turgid. This is shite. This is not how Liverpool play football. I'm telling you, I guarantee you. Absolutely guarantee you. Style and substance required at Liverpool. At the minute, it's Arsenal, so it's all that's required is substance. Style don't matter. But it's absolutely right, and Arsenal fans are getting there. You know it's to be true, because as soon as it gets to, you're dropping a couple of points. You dropped a couple of points against Forest. All Arsenal fans say the same thing. Style's shocking. It's awful. Deep inside, Key's an Arsenal fan. Shell says he'll wind us up shouting for Leeds. WJ says style of play is down to how other teams play Arsenal. Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. Let's not act like you're Barcelona. Let's not act like you're Barcelona or peak Brazil 70s. But they play a low block against us, so this is how we have to play. Fuck off. It's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. You are very effective. You're the most effective team in the league. Take it. Take it. That's how football's gone. But it's turgid nonsense, isn't it? And everyone's saying it. Let's be honest. It's not just Liverpool fans. It's not just me. It's not just Arsenal. It's everyone. Football has gone crap, and Arsenal are thriving at it. That tells you everything. Football has gone awful, and Arsenal are thriving. Maybe football's gone awful because Arsenal are thriving. Curtis Jones, terrible strike, and it's away. Shay says they'll drop 3 points tomorrow. 4-1 to United. We'll take that. I'll be honest, I don't care. Like I said, tomorrow I really don't care. I can't lose tomorrow. Cannot lose. United are going to lose, or Arsenal are going to lose, or it's going to be a draw and you both drop points. I'm just going to love it. I'm just going to enjoy it. D-Play says Liverpool went 30 years though. We did. We absolutely did. And I promise you, if we'd have played the way Arsenal did, or do, if we'd have played the way Arsenal do, then yeah, we'd have accepted a title that way. We'd have accepted a title playing the worst way possible if we haven't won one in 30 years. Which is why I can understand why Arsenal are so accepting of it now. But Liverpool and United wouldn't. No chance. Here's Gravenberg. Strike! Ooh, just wide from Gravenberg. Come on. Carter says Arsenal don't have a creative player, that's why they rely on set pieces. But when they buy someone, they won't have to rely on set pieces. They don't have a creative player. So Odegaard, Eze, Saka. There you go. There's an interesting point. Coming from Arsenal fans yourself. There you go. Interesting. Arsenal do not have a creative player from an Arsenal fan. Thierry says, that's not what I asked, but I'm glad you answered that you would celebrate it and you wouldn't complain. I know that for a fact, mate. Well, you don't. You don't. We'd celebrate it in a certain way. Yeah, we'd celebrate it if it was the first title we'd won in decades like yours. But not afterwards. No. Robertson into Curtis. Curtis, you've got to do better there, mate. Better. Here we go. Gakpo. Over to Robertson. Last 20 minutes. Robertson plays it in. Cody. Why is Ekatike out there? Get in the box. This is why we're missing Isak. This is why we're missing a centre forward. Why is Ekatike there? Make it our centre forward. Get in the box. We don't need you on the left flank. Robertson, big chance for Liverpool. Poor ball. Must do better. Must do better. K2 says, we have plenty of creativity and we don't have creative issues. Well, I think that's from an Arsenal fan. It's not from me, mate. Liam says, I'm sure they bought Eze, so Spurs didn't get him. Corner ball. Curtis Jones plays it back to Gravenberch. Got to get the ball into the box. Ekatike, what are you doing out there, mate? What are you doing out there? Andy says, Key, what do you think of Arsenal Fan TV? Very successful. Good luck to him. Butterborn says, the only reason Arsenal are doing well this season is because Liverpool are having a bad season. If this was last year's Liverpool, then they would bottle it like normal. They still might do, to be honest. They still might do with City. If see City win today, I don't imagine they will, but they might do. Like I said, the amount of money that Arsenal have spent, they really should win it and win it at a canter. Spent more than anyone else. They've got to win it. They absolutely have to win it. Bournemouth, stand the ball up, headed away by Van Dijk. Ekatike, that's going to be a foul. Poor that from Hugo. It's really poor, that. That is really, really poor. Must do better than Hugo Ekatike. This referee has had a shocker, though. He's had an absolute shocker. I've not seen this ref before. Who is he? Who is the ref tonight? Salisbury. Michael Salisbury. I have seen him before. I just didn't recognise his face. Joe says, I thought Man City just done a 500 million, didn't they? Yeah, they have just dropped 500 million. Carter, you've spent just as much as Arsenal, so that's a dumb argument. Again, we haven't. We've had this argument before, mate. We had this argument in the last stream, and it's not true. Liverpool have spent about half what Arsenal have over the last 6 years. Again, check it. Google's free. We've spent about half what Arsenal have over the last 6 years. We spent less than you this summer, less than you last summer. We have spent consistently less. Lux Pop says, this guy is clickbait. Keep it going, mate. You're getting the engagement. Soon, you'll be the new expressions oozing. You'll get rich off your team being in the mud. Can't knock the hustle. No, I'm not clickbait. I think you'll find I'm certainly not clickbait. If I was only clickbait, all I'd be watching is Arsenal. Can't be clickbait, mate, if you're spending time watching Inter against Pisa and Lincoln against Bradford City and the AFCON final and, well, we watched the Equatorial Guinea against Burkina Faso game. I just love, at some point you're just going to have to recognise this guy loves football and watches a lot more football than the average person. Ree says, every fan of every team will celebrate all forms of tangible success. I think it's more that the style in which the success happens dictates the scale of the joy and pride in the team's achievements. Very fair. Okay. Shader says, did you see the new referee in the City game? Went to the monitor and didn't give the pen. I haven't seen any of the City game as yet. Welsh wing who dumped a pot noodle on Ekatike's head. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. He looks like Dennis Rodman. Mark says, Liverpool spent more than Arsenal. Yeah, again, no they didn't. No they didn't. Arsenal spent more than Liverpool this summer. You can check it out. Google's free. Liverpool are washed. Arsenal are a much better team than Liverpool. Again, I wouldn't disagree with that. Absolutely. Cheryl says, God, you get some Muppets in here, Key. I know, but listen, they're harmless enough. They only tend to come in, say their piece, and then they move on. If they're nice, they'll find out that we're quite a nice bunch in here and we have a good chat about football. But they're not actually football fans, these. They're just here for a little piss and moan for 2 minutes and then they'll leg it. So enjoy whenever you say what you've got to say, and we'll see you in a bit. Mark Tarantulas, no. Yeah, it's very clear, mate. You spent 20 million euros more than Liverpool this summer. Again, have a look, check it out. It's very clear. Google's free. Nostalgia Bunker says, new drinking game. Down a shot when Key says the word Arsenal. We might lose some of you, but don't let that put you off. Bournemouth, far post, straight out of play. We'll take that. Come on. Arsenal's been a shambles ever since 22-23 because of the horrid end. We got better in the next 2 seasons, but still not good enough. I'm feeling a bit wobbly. Right, Gakpo off here for Rio Ngamoa. It's the last roll of the dice, really, for Liverpool, this. The very last roll of the dice. Brady says, I don't know how you deal with this, Key, mate. It would drive you mad. It doesn't, they come, listen, they're harmless. They're really harmless. And actually, there's a lot of really nice Arsenal fans, because you've been surprised how many have come in. Egyptonicus, Welsh Wing. There's loads of Arsenal fans who've come in originally to give me a pop, to have a pop at me, because they've seen fan reactions or whatever, and then they stick around. They actually find out that it's quite nice here, and we have a chat about all sorts of stuff. And we watch more games than any other channel, and, you know, we talk football, whatever's going on. And I'm not that bad of a bloke, despite what you might think. Pinch Pov says, why do you hate Arsenal so much, though, mate? I don't hate Arsenal. I don't hate Arsenal. I really don't hate Arsenal. I've said it repeatedly, every single time. United are the team that I hate more than any other, and Arsenal stopped them winning championships growing up. So I supported Arsenal many a time in the mid-late 90s and early noughties. I wanted Arsenal to win, to stop United winning leagues, because Liverpool were garbage when I was supporting them, when I first started supporting Liverpool. Jabba says there are at least 2 nice Arsenal fans. There are quite a lot. We won't want to tag them all with the same brush. Rio gives it back to Jones. Ekatike, great turn. Hugo into the box. Must be a penalty. Must be a penalty, ref. How are you not giving that? That's got to be a penalty. That is a nailed-on penalty. Are we not checking this? He absolutely gets side down here, Hugo Ekatike. Watch this. He spins away from him. He's in the box. Oh, come on, ref. You've got to give that one. As a minimum, that's a free kick. Connor says, nah, there's more good Arsenal fans, but some let us down. Mr. Know-It-All says, you celebrate goals against Arsenal more intensely than you celebrate goals for Liverpool. What's your explanation? How many goals have you seen how many Liverpool goals have you seen I've celebrated? Just for data references. I'm sure you've watched all of the channel and you've watched all the games. You must be a long-term fan to have formed such an opinion. Joel says, in the current 25-26 season, Liverpool has significantly outspent Arsenal. That's not true. While Arsenal was the league leaders in net spend. Correct, yeah, so Arsenal have spent more. Yeah, Arsenal have spent more than Liverpool. Thanks, I'm glad we agreed on that in the end. Shay says, do you think Liverpool have the squad to get top 4, Key? There aren't many options off the bench. Endo as a centre-back replacement and Rio as your left-wing replacement. Slot hasn't been backed. Slot in. It's true. Yeah, Slot has been absolutely sold down the river by the Liverpool board. Yeah, he's been let down. He's been massively let down. Habesh says, Google says that Liverpool spent 442 and Arsenal 263. Yeah, net spend. So again, net spend. Arsenal have spent more than Liverpool. Again, I'm sure if you sell £500 million worth of players and you buy £500 million worth of players, how much have you spent? How much have you spent? Because it ain't 500 million. If you've got to sell to buy, you have not spent 500 million quid. It's standard. It's absolutely standard. You can't be... Net spend absolutely matters. You've got to sell all your best players. That's a penalty! How have we not got that? How have we not got that? If Rio Ngamoa goes down there, that is a penalty. Oh my God, I can't believe that. I cannot believe what we've witnessed there. Oh, Rio Ngamoa, it's a clear penalty, that. You've got to go down there, Rio. Absolutely has to go down. Habesh, net spend is BS though. I thought it would be BS once you're proven wrong. Yeah, I thought it would be BS then. At that point, it probably is. Mr. Know-It-All, my point proven. Your explanation was answering a question with a question. Well, it's not. It's not even a question. Because you'll say I celebrate Arsenal goals more than I celebrate Liverpool ones. I'll say no, because there's no metric that even proves that. And you can't answer anyway. You can't tell me how many games you've watched me celebrate Liverpool goals anyway. Which I know the answer. The answer's you've never watched any. Mr. Know-It-All, he should have fell over. He should. He absolutely should have fell over. Should have been a penalty. Should have been a penalty. Rio Ingamoa got side down in the penalty area. Absolutely should have been a pen. Jabba says, that's why players dive in the box these days. Such a low threshold for pens if you have the right badge. But the thing is, if he goes down there, it is a pen, isn't it? It's an absolute penalty. It's a penalty all day, every day. Clear penalty, that. He gets kicked. He gets kicked in the box and stays on his feet. But at some point, you've got to judge the player. Got to go down there. Vincent Jamie Lane, good evening, Key. Massive win for Posh today. First time in our history we've completed the double over Wickham. Nice. Here we go. Sobersley free kick. We could do with a big free kick here, Dom. Strike! Yes! Dominic Sobersley! 2-2! Yes! Get in there! Whoa! Another free kick! And it's 2-2. Have a bit of that. And the comeback is on. The comeback is on. I can already feel them fans in the chat. All the trolls in the chat. They're just... It's 50 pence, 5 pence, 50 pence, 5 pence. It's just... They're just getting a little bit nervy now. A little bit nervy. Yes! 2-2. Come on. Get in there. Last 10 minutes. We're going to win this. We're winning this. I hope you're ready. I hope you are ready, because we are winning this. It's coming. Yes, the boys. Great goal. Fantastic finish. Brandon, another set piece goal. Wasn't a set piece. Wasn't even a set piece. Wasn't even a set piece. That's open play. That's open play goal. Have a look. It's an open play goal as well. It's an open play goal. And it should have been a penalty anyway before that. Boo. Brady, it's going to get real silent now. Yeah, standard. Set piece FC. Mr. Know-It-All, he's got one of the cleanest strikes in world football. Alisson's just tipped one over the bar there. Come on, we need to stay on top of this. Desperately need to stay on top of this. Roshant says Salah assist. Yeah, that took a lot for him. Pass it, roll it 2 yards to his right. Salah assist. Matty F, what did I say when we was 2-0 down? You called it, mate. You absolutely called it. I am a sofa says, what a club you hate for no reason that's not in England. A club I hate that's not in England. I don't really hate anyone. I don't really hate any team. Again, Arsenal fans will argue otherwise, but I really don't hate any team. Not a massive fan of Roma. Purely because when I went there for the Champions League semi-final, Liverpool against Roma, a few years ago. Not a massive fan of Roma fans. Marcel says, as a Hungarian Arsenal fan, I don't know how to feel. Roshant, why are you celebrating Salah? Why are you celebrating a Salah assist? Mate, I just can only assume you are Player FC here. You're more a Salah fan than you are a Liverpool fan. And there's so many like you. Salah he's been dreadful. He's been absolutely dreadful yet again. And at some point, there's got to be a conversation about him not being in the team. He's been shocking today. He was shocking today, shocking last week. Here we go, Rio Ingamoa. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul. That's a foul. He gets how many times? This guy's getting absolutely battered. He's getting kicked to shit, the young lad. Shay says that Tolga's computer must be broke. Why? What did he say? What did he say? Baba says, oh, look, Liverpool scored a crucial goal from a set piece. What, the first one? First one wasn't a set piece. First one was a set piece. Second one wasn't a set piece. What are you talking about? Second one's not a set piece. Good play, Alisson. Salah's still the best player. No, he's not, mate. He's shocking. Again, player FC. Player FC. There's certain fans, usually under 25, usually kids, to be honest, who just support the player. They're more interested in the player than the badge and the shirt and the club. So, yeah, there's fans who'll support Mo Salah, even no matter how shit he is. No matter how shit he is, they'll support Mo Salah because that's their guy. Salah wants out. He can go. He can go. They're in. Keep him out. Oh, thank God for that. Jesus Christ, nearly 3-2 Bournemouth. Fucking hell. How's that? How have we let that happen? Was he offside then? Please tell me he was offside. Oh, he'd have been on. Van Dijk playing him on again. Jesus Christ, that was so close. That was so close. Nearly a Bournemouth winner. Nearly a Bournemouth winner. Connor is the second best. Salah is the second best player in an empty starting 11. Salah's not, mate. He's absolutely shocking. Baba Waba says, "You disingenuous clown! Free kick equals set piece. That wasn't a set piece. It wasn't. Listen, if you knock a ball to the side, it's not a set piece anymore. It's not a set piece." Superstar DJ, you're dreaming if you think Arsenal identity is set piece. Okay. Okay. I'm sure you think that opinion only originates from me, and it's only me saying it, as if it's not like the entire football community. Mr. Know-It-All, what's your top 4 prediction? Same top 4 as last year. I think it's going to be Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea in some roundabout way. Into the box, chance! Salah! Fucking Mo Salah again! Has he missed that? Has he missed another sitter? Oh, fair enough. That wasn't on Salah. Thought he was just in front. He's got to gamble there. Got to gamble. Oh. Brad says, for me, with Salah, I'll respect him. But he's playing crap and shouldn't be in the team. That's it. That is literally it. And I think if you're not player FC, then you can say that, can't you? I love Salah. I think he's a fantastic player, Liverpool legend. I still think he's one of the best players in the world. But this season, he's playing like a pub player. And it's the same with McAllister. Alexis McAllister, absolute dog shit all season. He won't get a game for the dog and duck. He's absolutely awful, objectively. It's not even an opinion anymore. Not even an opinion. Rolo. Liverpool was 17-1 to win 15 minutes ago. I've just put 50 on. Nice if it happens. 10 minutes left. Good lad. Hey, well, good luck with that, mate. I'm rooting for you. Absolutely rooting for you. Roshant says Salah should have scored that. He should. Brendan says, first goal came from a corner and you said it's a set piece. The first goal did come from a corner. Over the bar from Bournemouth. Nostalgia bunker. If Liverpool, the underdogs, get a point today, they'll make a statement to the rest of the league that the daddy is back. Mr. Know-It-All asking, as United fans suddenly feel they'd take fourth over Liverpool? Listen, United fans might get a result tomorrow. It wouldn't be a surprise if United were to beat Arsenal, but, you know, I can't see it. I think it'll be a draw, and I'll be happiest. I'll be happiest with a draw. I'll be delighted if both teams drop points tomorrow. Roshan says, I just said Salah should have scored that vert pass. Yeah, because you're trying to make it look now like you're not actually playing FC. But let's be honest, mate. You celebrate. Saying Salah got an assist for that one Nobody even noticed who got the assist for that goal unless you're massively trying to hype up Salah. Bournemouth driving forward. Keep them out. Edge of the box. Yes, Liverpool on the counter now. Here's Wirtz. Ekatiki's there if you can find him. Salah. What is that, Wirtz? What is that? Oh, Flo. Must do better there. Must do better. Jabba says, new favourite game. What is a set-piece goal? And Torb says, what a game, Key. Love this content. Best football streamer. Van Dijk cheat code scored when he consented first. Oh my God, yeah, Salah. Steve says, happiest with the draw, just like today. I'm not happy with the draw today, Steve. No, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I would have much preferred a win, believe it or not. Are you new around here? Yeah, she says, the only goal your Park the Train slot team scored against Arsenal in 180 minutes was through a lucky set piece. That's... Oh, wait, whoa, I tell you what, Bournemouth, very, very lucky, nearly an own goal there. Poof, nearly an own goal. Wirtz, that's a foul, ref. Are we going to give a foul here or what? Curtis, come on. Curtis, give it off. Yes, Hugo. Oh, must do better. That's a foul. Tob, see you tomorrow. Take it easy, mate. Yeah, cheers for coming in. Jabba says, what is offside? What is a pen? What's a set-piece goal? Some things will always be a mystery. Right, last 10 minutes here, maybe. Gary says, would you say Ekatiki's better than Isak? No. No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. He's a very, very talented young player, though. Bradders, what games are you doing tomorrow, Key? Newcastle against Aston Villa, 2 o'clock. Then we're doing Man United, obviously away against Arsenal. And then we're finishing the night with Roma against AC Milan tomorrow. But we've still got one more game tonight. After this one finishes, I'm doing Villarreal against Real Madrid, second against third in La Liga. Massive game. So if you fancy watching a bit of La Liga with me, we'll be watching Villarreal Real Madrid at the Estadio La Ceramica. Marcelino's Villarreal rather against Alvaro Arbeloa's Real Madrid. Trying to start Gagan pressing. 4 minutes of added on time though. Come on. 4 minutes of added on time. Here's Wirtz. Does well. Strike must be. Oh, Flo, you've got to hit that, mate. That was a big chance for you. Got to hit that. Salah down the right-hand side. Got to give it off, Mo. Got to give it off. Give it off. Give it off. Gives it away. Just lost with this guy. This, honestly, so poor. And now Bournemouth on the counter-attack. Liverpool crowd them out. Well done. Better. Much better. This is it. Wirtz. Come on. Into Ekatiki. Oh, well done. Well recycled. Here's Rio. Into the box. Curtis. Hugo. Give it off. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. A big, big 3 minutes. Salah must find a pass. Salah again. Chance. Oh, that stayed out. Oh. Come on, Rio. Into the box. Get yourself a penalty here, lad. Edge of the box. Grav. Hit it. No. Salah. Come on. Find him. Oh, we'll take the corner. We'll take the corner. Oh, goodness me. Shell, I'm in. Come on, Villarreal. Jabba, I've just realised Key's wearing his Arsenal top inside out. Right, 2 minutes left. Evan Ilson off, Enes Ünal on. Salah's struggling. He is. He's been garbage. Corner kick. Far post header. Oh! Curtis, come on, get it back in. Get it back in. If we can win this at the end, not like that. Not like that. So poor. Gravenberg's going to get booked for that. Yellow card for Ryan Gravenberg. Silly yellow card as well. Very silly. Very silly. Last 60 seconds here. I think this one might be tapering out or whimpering out to a draw. I don't think the ref's going to give much added on time here as well. It's a long throw into the box from Bournemouth. Launched in. Got to win the first ball. Alisson headed away by Ekatike. It's going to be a Bournemouth throw. Do you know what? Again, are we just gonna let them take as long as they want here, ref? Surely we're adding another. Can we add a little bit more time on here, ref? He had a little bit more time on here. Look at this. He's trotting over again from the other side. This is ridiculous now. If the ref blows up as soon as this one's finished, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely shocking. Long throw into the box. Header. Keep him out. Keep him out. Keep him out. Keep him out. No! No, that can't count. That can't count. That can't count. Surely that's not going to count. No. No, not like this. No, that can't count. That's got to be a foul. Ref, come on. Alisson's on the floor. You can't be doing that. We're not having that. No. Do you know what? Alisson, absolutely shocking. This has got to get checked. Surely there's a check on this, ref. Surely there's a check. Has to be a check. Let's watch this back. Long throw into the box. Oh, hey, what's happened there? It's a shove in the back on Van Dijk for a start. Let's have a shove in the back on Van Dijk. What about that? Oh, no. Fucking hell. And he's blown up. Of course he's blown up. Of course he's blown up. This fucking ref. Of course he's blown up. Full time. Of course he's blown up. As soon as that throw-in was taken, they took 2.5 minutes taking the throw-ins. Fucking hell. Just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely laughable. Salah's made up. Look at Salah. Salah's made up. He's desperate to get Slot sacked him. He's absolutely desperate to get Arne Slot sacked. Look at Slot. Slot knows that referee's had an absolute shocker. And Salah is made up. There's no player who is happier than Mo Salah on that pitch right now. He's the happiest he's ever been, Mo Salah, looking at that. Look at the absolute state. Right, well, full time. Liverpool lose it late on. Does look dodgy from that camera angle. Of course it does. Of course it does. Honestly, there's no way the second Bournemouth goal shouldn't have been counting. And that third one, absolutely laughable. Just shoving the back on Van Dijk. The referee's not helped Liverpool at any point in this game. We should have had a penalty. Shoving the back on Van Dijk. The second goal was definitely offside. I don't even know how that one gets given, to be honest. But apparently you can score with your elbow now. So, yeah, we can score with our elbows. Let's just accept that. Just fucking ridiculous. Laughable. Absolutely laughable. There was a clear shove in the back on Virgil van Dijk for the final goal. And the referee blows up immediately after anyway. So, make of that what you will. Bournemouth fans absolutely made up, as they would be, of course, beating the champions. But yeah, Liverpool go on to our next game. We've got Qarabag in midweek. That's it. I'm going to be live again in 15 minutes' time for Villarreal against Real Madrid. Second against third in La Liga. We'll be watching that. Marcelino's Villarreal against Alvaro Arbeloa's Real Madrid at Estadio La Ceramica. We're going to have to probably unpick this result in that game. So we'll be heading over to the Villarreal v Real Madrid stream in just a moment. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the like button, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. But yeah, just a shit result. Shit performance. Virgil van Dijk, shocking. Mo Salah, shocking. Our leaders on the pitch, absolutely dreadful. And again, people will say Arne slot out. People say Arne slot out. Any Liverpool fan saying that tonight, you're having an absolute laugh. It's clickbait. It's clickbait again. If any Liverpool fan is saying slot out after that performance, it's absolute clickbait. Absolute 100% clickbait. So, yeah. There you go. Shite. Right. Yeah, if you're going to join me over on the Villarreal stream, I will see you over there in about 10 minutes' time. Villarreal v Real Madrid. Let's watch some proper Spanish football. Hopefully it's better than that shite we've just been served up. I can't believe that. I absolutely can't believe that. Gobsmacked. All home wins. Well, no, Burnley. Burnley threw it away at the end. Nearly all home wins. Hopefully a few away wins tomorrow, though, eh? A few away wins tomorrow might be quite nice. We'll see. Right, I will be back in, 10-15 minutes. I'll see you in 10-15 minutes if you're joining me over at the Villarreal Real Madrid game. Take it easy. See you soon. Enjoy your Saturday night.